it out to perfection. No going easy on them in the second half. We're going for the throat. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many.
Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Jordan kicks to Bosh. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The drive by Lowry. And Lowry gets double-teamed. And Olynyk kicks to Anderson. 4 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Lowry inside the line. And again, no good by Toronto.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Jordan. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Anderson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. He feeds it to Lowry. Anderson with the ball, picked up by Kid Gilchrist. That's good. And Chicago shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. All sorts of time, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 14 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist. The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. There's the screen. Pass to Olynyk. And here's Anderson for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Bosh has got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose kicks to Jordan. It's Bosh with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bosh has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
To the left side wing. Here's Paulista. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jordan dishes to Rose. Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Chicago. Mirotic comes in for Kid Gilchrist.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And stolen by Jordan. To the paint. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. And it's 6 points for Jimmy Butler. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Jordan's shot is off. Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Lowry drives in. It's stolen by Rose. Outside Jordan. At the elbow, Sanders. Sanders with a screen on Lowry. And 3 from Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jordan's got 57 points.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Olynyk. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
And here are the Raptors now. There's a screen. The drive by Lowry. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Rose passes to Jordan. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Jordan's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for Chicago.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Lowry. Here's Palista. Here's Olynyk. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his third foul so far. So both teams changing it up here. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Landry kicks to Jordan. Hits it from three-point range. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Toronto, they have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Landry dishes to Jordan. It's stolen by Morris. Reyes covered by Wingate. Can they get it? And Marcus Morris with the 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Landry kicks to Mirotic. Here's Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Reyes, he's covered by Landry. Dishes to DeRozan. From the arc, they get it back. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Sanders. The Raptors have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. Landry passes to Jordan. He's feeling it. Again, Chicago.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Toronto shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Here's Reyes. Puts it up from 12. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Takes the 3. Cannot hit. And Toronto will come the other way. There's the pass to Reyes. Now the dish to DeRozan. Fader on the way. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. And Chicago shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk. Oh!
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Morris a screen. 1 second left. And down it goes, just as the clock hit 0.
How about?
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And Chicago shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. We've got Spencer Hawes. Chris Humphries is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Reyes in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Toronto shooting 43% from the field. Chicago grabs the miss.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Landry with it. Guarded now by Morris. The shot by Jordan, no good. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They double him with Jordan. Ross on the wing. Pulls up from the corner. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. This one for 3, and the call will be against Joakim Noah. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hickson's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Sanders is checked in.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And that one's good. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Reyes, the pass to Hickson. Swiped it away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Landry. Landry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Humphries has it in the corner. Morris outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Kicks to Sanders. Takes the 13-footer, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Wingate against Hickson. Here's Morris. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Morris playing well. He has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And Morris drops them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside Landry. Passes it to Jordan. That's good.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Reyes, the pass to Hickson. There's the feed to Morris. And the layup's good off the glass. Morris has got 12 points in just the second half.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rowe, and he makes good on the layup.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Pass to Morris. Uncovered. And Sanders pulls it down.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
They double him with Jordan, and the foul called on Freak. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
The good news is they've already got this game wrapped up. He might as well sit back and relax.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Chris Bosh is checked in for Chicago. Shot clock at 6. Here's Humphries. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. The Bulls have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Jordan kicks to Landry. And that one's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Lowry dishes to Hawes. Right wing. Dixon kicks to Humphries. Feeds it to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Chris Bosh. Torres checked in for... And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Right now, I say, yeah, definitely. But by the end of the season, this won't even be in the top 10. You feel me? This is going to be replaced by my 100-point games, my quadruple doubles, and something else I have planned that. Let's see, bud.
Kevin, back to you.
All right.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Wizards in Washington. Looking at the Wizards, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old montage, old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy buckets, a.k.a. you got to touch them up.
Got to touch them up, but experience, to me, is probably the biggest thing. Because there's no way to understand playoff basketball until you're there. And so teams that shoot a lot of free throws also has a big advantage because guys get to the line. They know they could slow the game down when things are getting bogged down offensively.
That's what my old buddy Dick Versace used to say.
What?
You know what he used to say about free throw shooting? He called it the NBA's hidden way to score. You forget about free throw shooting a lot, don't you? The NBA's hidden way.
It's hidden?
It's hidden.
I would agree with that, Dick.
Yeah, the NBA's hidden way to score. That's just dropping a little Dick Versace knowledge on you. Let's go courtside.
Yeah. 2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards, the Verizon Center. They're just off a road trip, and the Wizards are looking to settle back here at home. They're in 5th place in the East. A team to be reckoned with for sure.
Yeah, and this is a matchup that has not gone well for them. 0-2 on the season series. This is their last opportunity to get a little bit of redemption.
You know what, Greg? This team has an awful lot of pride, and getting swept would not sit well with them. I mean, I look for them to pull out everything, all the adjustments, all the tricks to try to prevent that from happening.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Jordan in at shooting guard. Noah is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. Now here's Wall. Dishes to Spates. Pass to Sellinger. 11 feet away. Jordan with the rebound. So it's Chicago now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Here's Beal following the basket by Chris Bosh. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the evening. And so he hits the technical free throw. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Beal can't get it to go. Washington on D. It's a 3-point game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Beal's got his first 2 points. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Toronto.
tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. So it's Washington now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 5 on the clock. Beal. Here's Spates. The shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
Beal with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. The finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Here is Wall. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Beal's shot is good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Chicago leading by 6. Outside Jordan. Beal with the steal. Here's Wall. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And a wide open look for Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Wall. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte. Down low. Outside for Beal. And stolen by Jordan. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Rose. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls!
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was intent on running the offense through Jordan. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here is Rose after Jared Sullinger's bucket, and that one's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Wall. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He feeds it to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Sullinger a screen on Jordan. Beal the pass to Wall. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Bradley Beal. How last month turned out for him. He's around 14 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
And here's Jordan outside. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
I think it's pretty smart that he's been given the ball pretty much every time down the floor.
Yeah, when you're 8 for 8, I mean, I think that would also call for you to get more possessions, and he definitely has got it going right now.
The Bulls leading by 14. Jordan the screen to the inside. Here's Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
It's Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Rose double-teamed from 12 feet out, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
The feed to Beal from deep. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Kicks it to Rose. Wall with the steal. Beal dishes to Wall. Wants to get it to Spades and does. That's good. Spades has got 5 points so far.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Wall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Beal with another miss. And here's Jordan outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Here is Wall. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Beal, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
And that one's good by Noah.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls!
In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Freak number 1.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
So both teams making some changes here. They get a hand on it. They double him with Jordan. Here's Howell. And another miss by Washington.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
From deep, Jordan. Rebound, Washington. 3 on 3. Here's Mack. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, stretching back to the break, here's how the Wizards have performed. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in free throw percentage. And they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
They don't make many mistakes. I just love the mental toughness. You saw 3rd fewest turnovers per game. Great decision making is so valuable, particularly down the stretch. Definitely a notch in their favor.
Here's Sanders. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 9-1 run. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Mack. Jimmy Butler making his last shot, and Mack kicks to Sullinger. They double him with Jordan. Passes it to Howell. Out left to the wing. No one near him. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rose passes to Jordan. And Sanders, here we go. Shoots from 14, and it's Jordan. That time on the assist from Sanders. And that's now 27 points for Freak.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star. in every category. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Good on the triple. Jordan's got 30 points.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Here's Mack, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. To the middle. Jang inside, covered by Mirotic. Clock at 6. They get it back. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Chicago making a switch here. Landry's checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Mack kicks to Sullinger. And it's good from the elbow. Sullinger's got his third bucket of the night. Chicago leading by 21. Outside Jordan. Tries it from 19. And it's Chicago scoring again.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Mack dishes to Sullinger. 1:33 left to play here in the first. And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some good numbers for Jordan. 34 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
And so Jordan nails both of them. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Dieng, a screen. Here's Mack. Here's Humphrey. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Landry passes to Jordan. Back to Landry. Here's Mirotic. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Mirotic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defenders something extra to think about.
Now here's Sullinger. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. Clearly, they've been the hotter. Team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Mirotic grabs the miss. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Unloads from 13. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Landry. Landry's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Howell, guarded by Jordan. Out to the right wing. From beyond the arc. No good. Gets it off. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a... And And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced.
She definitely put the ball in my hands.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition too.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Zhang is out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Spates in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Here's Beal. Tries again. And again, it's Maurice Spates. Spates has got 9.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team. Team's chance to win.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And Zhang kicks to Spates. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Spates has got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Rose dishes to Jordan. To the middle. Looks for Bosch. Gets it to him. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Bosch has been having his way out there. He's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Here's Spates. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Kid Gilchrist the pass to Jordan. And again, Chicago, no good. Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. No good from Spates. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Takes the 3, and it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Rose. Jordan's got 47 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
No good from Spates.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And Wall kicks to Carroll. Back to Wall from past the arc. And that one's good. Wall's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And checking out some numbers for Joakim Noah. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 6 points per game, 6 rebounds.
Substitution on the court.
Washington's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Zhang with a screen on Landry. The pass to Howell. Feeds to Sullinger. Pass to Howell. 6 to shoot. Zhang with a screen on Landry. They double him with Jordan. Here's Mack. And another miss by Washington. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. Count it from 12. Jordan's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Howell. Here's Dang. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I thought they did a better job of getting it inside in the first. I mean, they were conscious of throwing that ball in the paint and attacking the rim. Looking at the numbers for Gorgui Dieng, he's got 8 points and he's picked up 1 dime.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Washington's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And he drops it in from the low post. Zhang's got 10 points in the game. Chicago's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent number. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Zhang, a screen. And Mack kicks to Zhang. Here's Mack. He's covered by Landry. Pass to Dang. The shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Mack, no luck. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Landry kicks to Sanders. Butler dishes to Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jared Sullinger.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Chicago, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Mack. He's covered by Landry. Here's Humphrey. And again, Washington, no good. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Jordan, the pass to Landry. Back to Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up, and it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Remains Washington ball.
This is disruptive.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Bulls running away with it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Well, I mean, I guess that's a question for them, really. I'm not going to try and guess what they'll be doing in the locker room because I think that's a pointless exercise. Just going to keep plugging away and doing my thing, you know?
Thank you for your time, Kevin. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. You guys came to play today. What a job shutting them down with our D and running our own offense with precision. I love the focus I'm seeing. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
So for Chicago right now, Jordan in a two-guard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Noah. And it's Rose in at the one spot. On defense, Chicago. Beal dishes the wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Sellinger, no good. Well, Chicago's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside.
The spinorama, kind of like using the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete? You have to be